Hey everybody, HG Shaves here, back with another video for you. Today I'd like to talk about the new Declaration Grooming Soap Base Milksteak. Specifically, I'll be talking about Darkfall. As the name implies, it's a fall themes smell. And just to show you what it looks like in the tub here, definitely of the brown color variety. And the scent on it, it's supposed to sort of resemble the smell of leaves in the South, specifically Georgia, where Scott is from. And I definitely get that a little bit of the burning leaves smell, but not like a tobacco smoke, but definitely like a leaf sort of earthy smell. And then sort of behind that, I get some spicy notes, maybe like cinnamon, something like that. And it's definitely very well suited for fall, I'd say. The base itself is Scott's attempt to sort of mitigate the, not problems, but opinions that people had on his previous two soap bases, Bison and the Icarus base. Some people felt that Bison was too soft, Icarus was too hard. So Milksteak is supposed to be kind of that nice middle ground. And I've used this soap previously, and I can tell you that it's a really awesome base and is absolutely worth all of the hype that it's been getting. Other items I'll be using today, for the usual, my Karve Christopher Bradley brass. Going back to the open comb today. Didn't mind using the solid bar last week, but I also like the open comb too. So we're going back with that. And then also my 26 millimeter Maggard Timberwolf knot. So I'm gonna go ahead, get some water on my face and start lathering up, or rather loading up this soap. Okay, so we're back after loading up. With this synthetic knot, I decided to load for 25 seconds off the puck directly with a lightly wet brush. I'm gonna try starting a bit drier today with my brush load to see how that affects the lather in the end. So now we're loaded up. Now I'm gonna put the water in the face and start face lathering here. Okay, so we're lathered up here. I'm growing out the mustache for No Shave November. Still got to shave, but growing out the mustache anyway. So for those of you keeping score at home, I started with a relatively dry brush, as I said, and then what I do is I literally take drops of water from a mug here and I just drop it right on top of the brush, but only adding a little bit of water at a time. We'll see how this goes here for the first pass. One of the nice things about the Milksteak base is that it has a wide variety of kind of water tolerance. So I probably could go a little bit longer, but we'll just see how this treats us here with this amount of water. So got the Karve. Let's go for the first pass with the grain. All right, first pass done. Boy, this scent is really, really nice. You definitely do get a lot of the smoke, so if you're not a big smoke fan, then this might not be for you, but I definitely am enjoying it more than I thought, I guess. I'm not a huge smoke guy, but just kind of that leafy smell as well as the spice in the back is really good. So we're gonna rinse and go for pass number 2 here. So the residual slickness left by the soap between passes is really, really great. I did notice on the first pass I could have used a little more water in the lather, and so with face lathers, usually your subsequent passes are kind of less soapy anyway, but my face is pretty wet still, so let's see if that helps slicken up this second pass here. So here we go. All right, second pass across the grain here. All right, so second pass is done. I have a couple spots that are still a little bit, well, could use a little bit of work, but I did a little bit of over shaving a couple days ago, and so I'm still trying to recover from that a bit. And so I think I'm just gonna call it good here, because I don't wanna keep agitating some of these battle scars. So let me do a rinse and then I'll come back to talk about the post shave. Okay, we're back after the final rinse with cold water, and even after going over my face a few times with splashes of cold water, there still is a little bit of slickness left, which, you know, again, really speaks to that residual slickness of the Milksteak base, which are one of its many wonderful properties. So to finish it off today, of course, why not? Might as well use the matching splash. This is an old bottle, L&L Grooming, and this is the alcohol-based splash, obviously, but there is no menthol in this one. This was before Scott started to make all of the splashes with menthol, even though now I think he's backing off the menthol again. So let's pop some of this in the hand here. It's got the restrictor here. So we'll just do a few spritzes here, rub it together. Ooh, that's nice. Definitely a bit sweeter scent on the aftershave. For some reason I always, not always, but I sometimes get that with these aftershaves. The aftershave always seems sweeter to me than the soap itself. Maybe that's something to do with how the scent carries in the soap. Whew, man, that's nice. Still a little bit of smoke, of course, but to me the smoke is now kind of on the end of the scent, whereas the sweetness is more up front, so kind of interesting combination there. Okay, so all in all, really enjoyed using Declaration Grooming Darkfall and the Milksteak base today. Any sort of battle scars, as I say, that you see are definitely from my shave a couple days ago and do not reflect on Scott's base at all. This was a really nice shave today. Really enjoyed the scent, the performance, all those things. I think this base really checks all the boxes, and the L&O Grooming aftershave was wonderful as well. So I think that's about it. Thank you all for watching, and hope to see you again soon. Perhaps I'll be doing a razor review here in the future, okay? Thanks, bye-bye.